So in this video we are going to be making the footwear you are seeing on the screen, and this is our ready-made soles which we used to mark out the shape of our soles and our insoles. So after marking out, you cut them into shape. That's your insoles. Then for the main soles, you don't have to cut it into shape entirely. You just have to cut around where you are going to put the heels. So you leave these places, make sure you leave allowance around it, you don't cut it off. So this is our main sole, and these are insoles. Now this is Marco 2 mm. So now we're going to gum our insoles on top of the Marco 2 mm. That's what we're going to do next, but before then we're going to use our rough sandpaper to roughen the surface. This is going to help the bonding, very important. So after roughening the surface, you apply your gum on both surfaces and then allow the gum to set before you bond the two. So after bonding the insoles to the Marco, tap your mallet on it to make sure it bonds properly, and after that cut off the excess Marco. So the next thing, this is our leather which we are going to use for the upper. This is Fiance leather synthetic. So what we're going to do, first of all, you draw a straight line on the leather, and then you're going to take a measurement 3 inches into 2 places. 3 inches, that is going to be the width, while the length is going to be 12 inches. So measure 3 inches into 2 places. Like I said in most of my videos, you have to take the measurement into 2 places horizontally so that you can be able to get a straight line. So after the 3 inches width measurement into 2, you take another 1 inch measurement, that's by width, into 2. Then the length is going to be about 6 inches. So the length of this one is going to be 6 inches, while the width is 1 inch. So after that, you make them lines. So after drawing the line, let's repeat the measurements from here to here 3 inches, from here to here 3 inches, then from here to here 1 inch, from here to here 1 inch. So hope it's understood. The length is 6 inches, while the length of this one is 12 inches. So right now we're going to cut them into shape. So now I'm done cutting them into shape. The next thing we are going to do, we apply gum and then fold the edges towards the center like this. So what I'm going to do next now is to apply gum on the surfaces. So now watch closely to see how I'm going to do the folding. So fold the 2 edges towards the center. After that, pick your pencil or your pen and then rub it on the surface this way to make sure everything is smooth and neat. After that, the next thing we are going to do, fold the main pattern into two equal parts. You see it, fold it into two equal parts, then locate the center. Here is the center, then place it on your flat surface and make sure the edge of this one is neat. Place it under this way and then pick your angle 90 ruler, place it this way to make sure it has a T shape, you understand. Then apply your glue and hold it firmly at that point. So the same thing we are going to repeat on the other side of the pair. So after we are done with that, this is our landing, and then we are going to gum them to the landing this way. Hope you see it. So this is how we're going to gum them to the landing. So let's apply gum on both surfaces. So while applying gum on this one, you have to apply only at the center. You need to avoid the edges. So just apply slightly on the center of the strap. So after that, we are going to stitch like this, down and then like this. That's what we're going to do, and after we must have done that, we cut off the excess landing. So after stitching, you flip the pattern upside down this way. You see how I'm holding my scissors, and then you cut off the excess landing. And after doing that, you see what we have. So next thing, we are going to start our stitching from here, come up like this, and then come this way, then go down. That's what we're going to do next. You understand? So I'm done with that. Stitch come up and then go down. So that is it. The pattern is ready now for lasting. So now the next thing we do, measure from here to here, 4 inches. 4 inches measurement. That's what you're going to take, 4 inches. So this is it. So you're going to take the measurement on both patterns. It is very important. That point is where the toe guard is going to start from. So 4 inches, you mark it properly. So now from that point we are going to fold the strap this way. You understand? We're going to fold it this way from that point, like this. So apply your glue around here and then hold it firmly until the both gums together. So after that, this is what you're going to have. The next thing we are going to do now is to install our toe guard. So this is our toe guard. It is a pipe, so the length is going to be 1 inch. So cut it into 2 places and then you install it. After that, the next thing is lasting. So place your insole under your last and then you mark, you see this second line here, you mark it on the insole. You see this line, that's the one you're going to mark. So after the marking, take a measurement from that point, take a measurement from here to somewhere here, 1.1 inches, 1.1 inches. So this is where we're going to punch for the toe strap. So measure from here to here, 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches. After the measurement, place your strap this way on that measurement and then you mark the width on both sides. So one here, one here, one here, and then the last one here. So hope you can see them. Those are the points where we're going to punch. So let's proceed. So I am done punching the holes, you can see it. So what you're going to do, place it like this on the other side of the insole and then you mark out the exact points on the other side too, and then you also punch. So let's proceed. You cut a line here, cut a line, then you cut on this one too. You're going to cut it in such a way that you're going to have enough gap or space to take the pattern, you understand? So that's what I'm doing. So you see what I did there, you see it. So now we're going to fix the straps. So give it a slight cut here and then you fix them to position. So after fixing the straps, you put in your last and then set it properly on the insole and use your nail to fasten it so that it will stay to position while you do the lasting. So after lasting, cut off the excess leather. Make sure this leather is not touching each other here, so just make sure they are not touching each other. So then cut this one too, and then we finish up with the lasting. So in this case, I'm going to be using my super glue to do the lasting. You can use gum, but super glue is more faster and also reduces stress. So that's what I'm going to use. So now take note of this. This is going to face this way, not this way. This way, you understand? That's where it is going to face. Don't turn it upside down. Just place it by the side this way, you understand? So apply your glue and then you gum it. So after that, this is what we are going to achieve. This is it. So we repeat the same process on the other side of the foot. Let's proceed. Okay, now this is our heels. Attach mark with 2 mm on the surface. Smooth the edges here before you now gum it to the main sole. Let me wipe off the dust. So after that, what you're going to do, place the heel at the back of the sole this way, and then you mark out the position where to bond it to. So after marking it out, you repeat the same process on the second. Mark it out, and then you use your rough sandpaper to roughen that area where you are going to bond the heels. So after applying your gum on both surfaces, you attach the heels. And then after attaching the heels, remember you have to tap your mallet on them to make sure they bond properly, and after that you cut off the excess. So after that, the next thing is to couple. Apply gum on your insole and then on your sole, and then you couple. Then after coupling, you have to cut off the excess material of the sole. Then we do the smoothing. You understand? So I am done smoothing the soles. Now we're going to attach our fancy. So this is how you're going to attach the fancy, and you have to put your last into the footwear, and then you're going to bend this. You see these short irons, you have to bend it upwards. You see it? I'm going to show you. So you see how I have bent them. You see it? So now you're going to place it in position. Place it here, and then not like this. Don't place it upside down like some of you do. Don't do that. You have to place it this way, in such a way that someone coming in front of this footwear will be able to read the logo. So make sure the center of the GG is on the center strap. Very important. Then mark out the areas where those irons are touching the leather. That's where they're going to penetrate. And after that, you're going to use your punch to create a hole on those areas where you have marked. So after punching the holes, you fix your fancy, and then you bend the irons towards each other. You understand? You bend them towards each other, and this is what you have. Very simple. So let's proceed. Now cut a piece of leather like this and cover up this metal at the back, so that it will not wound whoever is going to wear this footwear. So apply your glue, pick that small leather, and then use it to cover the iron. So I'm going to do it on both. You understand? So after that, you see what I have under there. So that is it. We are done. The next thing, just to do the final finishing, which I have done. So this is the result of what we have arrived at. So as a beginner, this is a pair that you can make and start making money while you are learning. So that is it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon to get updates, because more videos will be coming your way soon. Have a nice day, and see you in my next video.